7 young explorers are taking on the toughest challenge of their lives. An extreme expedition in South America.
That is mad.
They're attempting a series of astonishing world firsts.
Oh my God!
Going where no children have been before. To get to some of the most awesome places on Earth.
We've reached the top!
The team are following in the footsteps of the great Elizabethan Sir Walter Raleigh, the first Englishman to explore Guyana as he searched for El Dorado, the lost city of gold. Led by survival expert Ben Major and record-breaking adventurer Polly Murray, the epic journey will push the 7 explorers to the limit and beyond.
It hurts so bad. I hate you so much. It's just too scary.
Coming up, a serious first. The explorers spend a whole night alone in the rainforest.
We can't survive until we leave.
And face to face with a killer crocodile.
Is his teeth?
Previously, the team have been learning jungle survival techniques, from making shelters and beds,
You've frozen it, Michael!
to fire lighting,
Oh.
to eating bugs. But it was tiny ants that really freaked Michael.
Oh, God, he got me again.
The leaders had a huge surprise up their sleeves.
We're going to bung you into the rainforest to survive
For ourselves.
by yourselves.
Oh, you joker!
But there was a twist.
Not all of you are doing the survival.
The team had to vote for 2 to go on a crocodile survey instead. As a lifetime reptile lover, Regan was desperate to be chosen.
I'm gonna vote for Jake.
But Jake and Josh won the vote.
I'm actually speechless.
It's going to be fantastic.
Regan was gutted.
A bit upset about it, but what can you do?
Early next morning, Jake and Josh head off on their treat,
Have a good time.
surveying black caimans, a huge type of crocodile.
Regan, take care, have fun, enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
See you tomorrow.
It's just a life.
A little bit of luxury on the side.
This is the first busy drink in about two
For
weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe.
Regan, OK, flint and steel, 3 bits of rubber and a bit of gum.
The other 5 explorers get ready for their survival night. They're allowed only basic tools,
Fishing rod. Correct.
including a rod and bait to catch fish, a mosquito net, and a machete.
Get rid of that.
No, I need the...
You can have that one, you can't have the lippy. Just checking you're not hiding any food underneath armpits and stuff. I tell you, I've done this before and I've seen literally people with about 15 packets of noodles hidden down their legs and God knows as well, so I'm just double checking.
so happy.
Yeah.
Before heading into the jungle for the survival night, there's one crucial last detail. Who's going to spend it with who?
Just out of interest, who here thinks, wow, this is just the most amazing thing, I want to go off by myself?
I'd love to do that.
Not completely by myself.
Sammy?
I'm like scared, and I'm with all these guys, and I'm really scared. So if I was alone, I'd be terrified and I wouldn't feel safe.
Michael, you reckon you're going to be safe? Yeah?
I'll be alright.
That's the decision. Michael's going to be by himself. Okay.
Yeah.
And I would like Sammy to go with Megan.
They do always go together.
And I'd like Nikita to go with Regan.
I'd rather be by myself.
That's lovely.
That was okay, he always gets on my nerves.
What?
Too much of Regan gets on my nerves. I always try to be nice to him and then it ends up in an argument.
You guys have got a real common interest in wildlife and all that kind of stuff.
And sometimes you have to do stuff you don't really want to do.
Yeah.
I know!
Think about his feelings.
And how much you'd want to go on a crocodile trip. That didn't happen. Look at him now. He's fine.
Getting on with it.
Nikita, when I heard that we had to be together, I was unsure as well, because I know that sometimes we don't get on, sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes in life you just got to tick it through. Who would you go with if you could go with anyone, Nikita?
That
Real mature.
We can handle talking to a hat, but we can't handle talking to a hat with no ears.
We're trying to speak to you in like a normal conversation so we can sort it out, and you're just going into Nikita mode and just thinking about yourself. You've got to think about everyone else.
I know, you've all told me 1,000,000 times over.
Then why
But
don't you
hasn't sunken
listen?
in, has it?
So are you going to do it or not?
Obviously.
So you're gonna go with vegan?
Yes. I said that like ages ago.
Oh, no one else heard it.
It was all a bit of a joke for me because I knew no matter what we were going to end up going together. We both accepted it now and we're going to go and get on with things.
I feel better about being vegan now. I don't know why I was like that earlier. It's just, I don't know. But I just feel like we're just going to have to get on with it and carry on.
When the great adventurer Sir Walter Raleigh came to Guyana to search for lost treasure, he showed great courage to go where no Englishman had been before. Guiding him at all times were local tribespeople who helped him survive in the hostile rainforest. By attempting to survive on their own, the serious explorers are about to try something even Raleigh never experienced.
No, why are we making such a big fuss? It's only a day.
This is you guys. Yeah, this is it. Good luck. Abandoning you in the rainforest.
The next 24 hours will push the explorers to their absolute limits, both physically and mentally.
You're not leaving us here, are you?
Oh my god.
You are joking.
I'm basically dead. This is where I fall over.
The teams are dropped off in different areas.
Confident?
Sort of.
I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow.
Farewell.
See you, Michael. Good luck. It seems really weird just abandoning you there, I tell you.
Each team will be observed from a distance by a local guide and by a film crew. The explorers are not allowed to make contact, talking instead to video diary cameras. They'll only be offered help in an emergency. Meanwhile, Jake and Josh have a surprise stop on their journey to the Cayman project.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
That is cool.
And all to ourselves.
That's so nice!
Yeah!
Oh, no eels, no anaconda.
Stingray.
Never mind them lots, stay.
I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine.
With just 5 hours to sunset, the others urgently need to put their survival training into practice and make a bed. But Sammy isn't being much help.
Don't drop that down. It's one of our supports.
I'm sorry, my concentration span's about the size of a peanut. How do you actually have the energy? I cannot be bothered.
Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. But I'm going to keep going. Because otherwise, we will not have anywhere to sleep.
Michael, who's on his own, is taking a very laid-back approach.
I'll probably make a huge fire in a minute. Might make a bed if I want, but I might just wrap myself in my mosquito net and go to bed.
Using his flint and steel, Michael finally gets on with lighting his fire. While over in Nikita and Regan's camp, Nikita has managed to smuggle something rather useful past Ben.
You know what could really help us about now? If you went and got us some palm leaves.
Oh, I don't know where any are.
Could go looking.
The illegal lighter's been spotted by one of the jungle guides.
I told you to put a lighter on and then you
Oh, that's sad. Honestly, don't know what to do now. This is terrible. Starving already and I absolutely hate fish, so it's going to be... basically.
Nikita, we all need to do something. So far I've done everything.
No, you haven't.
What haven't I done? We might not catch food. We can get water. All that leaves for us to do is have a decent shelter. Okay?
Whatever.
Getting a good night's sleep will be rather easier for Jake and Josh, who've just arrived at the Black Cayman Research Centre.
Right, boys, come on, let's see where you're sleeping. Oh, this is... Whoa! Full place to bed?
Oh, this is heaven.
It's just too nice to be true.
En suite? Oh, and look.
Whoa! What's that thing over
Oh,
there?
how nice, though.
What is it?
I've forgotten how to use that.
Sparks, go on you, then you light. I'm talking to cotton wool.
Being alone in the forest is starting to get to Megan and Sammy.
All right.
Oh my God, there's a red spider on me.
It's off, it's off.
They've spent nearly all their time so far building a sleeping platform.
Try sitting on it, see if it holds. Oh, that took us ages.
Can't you say we give up?
Megan, I need you to stay positive because I'm not positive at all. I was always scared, and I thought, nah, what's the worst that could happen? This is basically the worst that could happen, and this is, like, terrible.
I'm scared we won't have a fire or a bed made, or anything to eat. It's getting crucial now, and I don't think we're gonna make it.
What are you thinking of the shelter?
It's all right, but it's still letting rain through.
I know, that's because it's not finished.
Leader Ben secretly visits each team to check on how they're doing.
I can easily make my own fire, because I can get a flame straight away. And
Don't do it now. If you're not even going to use the fire, there's no point.
there we go, flame's on it already.
We don't want to waste all the stuff.
It's only one piece of cotton wool.
Whatever.
I think they could remain dry if they're lucky. But on this current rate, they're not going to have a bed off the ground, so they could get bitten really badly tonight. Lots of mozzies, lots of ants, lots of insects, and they won't have any food. So pretty miserable.
Okay, on the last one we put leaves on the top.
Whatever, just don't fiddle with all the bits that have already been done.
Get the other side of this.
At last, Nikita starts helping Regan out.
Twist this round to here.
And the sleeping platform begins to take shape.
And bish bash bosh. Now we're working on the base together. I'm just happy that she's helping out now. And I hope that it carries on. Oh, Nikita, you see that thing there? Using that as support beam, just try not to knock it on your way out.
All right, I won't.
Yeah, sorry for saying that, I just...
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
At first glance, Michael's camp looks very organised, but he still hasn't actually done a lot.
There's about an hour left of daylight, and all he's done is rig a mosquito net and put a couple of banana leaves on the floor. They've got a fire going, which is fantastic, but it's going to rain tonight, and he is going to get absolutely drenched.
It's a bit boring being here on your own. No one to speak to. Just speak to yourself, really. I'm not sure what the time is, 'cause don't have a watch, not allowed to. And don't have any way to find out.
Ben has found Michael's fishing rod and feels it's important enough to briefly break the no contact rule.
Michael.
Yeah?
You might need this. Propped against a tree.
Thank you.
And also, can you feel the humidity?
Yeah.
It's going to rain tonight. I won't say no more.
Okay.
Despite Ben's warning, Michael does nothing but put a few leaves on top of his mosquito net.
I think he's a little bit scared, actually, and that he doesn't want to go off into the bush and cut down lots of plants because he's worried about snakes, he's worried about spiders, because that's his biggest phobia. But the way he's going about it, they're all going to come to him.
It's 1 hour to nightfall, and having also failed to make a shelter, Megan and Sammy are now trying to catch some food.
Oh, it's a crab.
Let go!
Whoa!
Come on, Sammy. Catch this one for dinner. Whoa.
Go on. Yeah.
It's a fish. Our first fish.
It's too small. Put him back.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, boys. Yes, it's promising.
No way!
Beef burgers. And?
No.
Don't say it.
No.
Oh! Beef burgers and chips. Yes!
Oh, whoa!
The best dinner
real?
ever.
It's not cardboard, is it?
It's real.
To accompany a little selection.
You gotta have ketchup. You can't have it, like.
Do you not feel bad?
I do a little, but I think it should be all right.
because they know quite a lot from the lessons what we did. But I think all they'll have is a quality shelter, really rank fish.
Here's to a good night's caiman catch.
Cheers.
Nice.
In contrast, Megan and Sammy have caught absolutely nothing for their supper.
This might sound stupid, but I'm so scared.
Don't worry, I'm scared too. I'm just trying to get the fire going because otherwise we have absolutely nothing.
They've kind of got their priorities completely the wrong way around. Trying to fish when they haven't got a fire and they haven't got a shelter. And now it's pitch black. Tonight is going to feel like the longest night of their lives.
Please, mate. Please.
Megan, they're bringing the weight.
They're getting overwhelmed by their situation.
I don't know what to say, Sammy.
We get the point. We can't survive and just want to leave.
They're in such a state that Ben decides once more to break the rules of the exercise and step in to help.
What's going on?
I'm scared. I don't want to be here at all. I'd rather jump into the middle of the ocean than be here.
We've got no food, no bait, the fire won't start, it's all going wrong. And it's just too scary, I just don't like it.
I don't want to stay here.
Guys, you're winding each other up at the moment into panicking. You're going through what people in a real survival situation go through. That is human nature. That is normal, okay? The point is that you've got to learn to be able to pick yourself up from that. You know what I mean? Megan, you're all right. You're huffing and puffing.
I think so. Just got to get that flipping bed made.
Let's do that.
Ben helps them get started on remaking their bed.
Should we get that one as well? I'm never, ever coming camping, ever again.
You've got a roof, you've got all the uprights in for a bed, and then it's rig your mozzie nets. What do you reckon?
Sorry for being moany and everything.
No. The key thing is that if you feel like that, take a deep breath and go, hang on a minute, we're fine. What do we need to do here?
Now we're going to have a good night's sleep.
I'm going to leave you in peace.
Well, we don't actually know why we got upset. Now we feel like proper stupid idiots. Just a bit hungry, but we've got a lovely bed and it's all amazing.
Jake and Josh are finally heading out with researchers on their unique Black Cayman survey.
What would you be doing on a Sunday night at home?
Getting ready for a Monday.
Yeah.
The fearsome South American crocodiles are most active at night, and the project aims to capture them briefly to find out more about them.
The idea is that you're trying to get one that's out in the open and one that's bold enough that stays up on top of the water.
Sir Walter Raleigh knew the dangers of these ancient reptiles only too well.
I had a very proper young fellow who, leaping out to swim in the river, was in all our sights taken and devoured by one of these caimans.
There's one.
We've got a baby caiman.
The first caiman caught by the survey team is just a few months old.
Oh! Is it rare to bite or do they bite a lot?
At this size, they won't try to attack you yet.
Oh, that's cool. Does it go sideways? Look, what?
It blinks in sideways.
That is cool.
You want to hold, just hold it behind the head here.
It's not too bad. It's just like a big lizard. Don't want to find his mum there.
Before long, they're lucky enough to spot an adult caiman.
Look at that! His teeth! Look at his teeth!
This is so crazy.
Watch.
It's just so huge.
This is to close its jaws. You can imagine swimming in the river.
No! I don't want to swim in the river anymore.
With that beast.
Black caimans are the biggest type of crocodile found in South America. And this one is very big.
Jake is twice the size of you.
That is scary.
Right, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Lift.
It's not off the ground. It's still not off the ground.
Oh, that's
Still
heavy.
not off.
It weighs almost twice as much as an adult human.
120 kilos.
Well, 26.9.
Josh and Jake help record other caiman vital statistics
19. Okay, step back, guys. Stay. Come on.
before the powerful creature is released back into the river.
That's cool! That's cool! That was phenomenal. That was like just great to be so close to a caiman.
It's been brilliant, every second of it.
After their earlier differences, Nikita and Regan are now working together as a closely knit team.
Quick, start getting sticks on there.
Me and Regan finally got the fire going. That is pretty impressive. So yeah, and I think I'm going to go to bed now because it's not as bad as I expected. But you know, it's the way it rolls.
None of the explorers on the survival night have succeeded in finding any food.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm missing food so much. I'm actually so hungry, it's unbelievable.
I know.
Are you?
Yeah. Some days I have more than 2 dinners. I'm just about to go to bed. Hopefully it doesn't rain at night and I get soaking wet and get bitten by loads of ants. All right, peace out. Bullet ant. Ugh.
Unfortunately for Michael, Ben's weather forecast proves correct. At 1 a.m, there's a torrential rainforest downpour, and he's built no shelter to protect himself.
My back's a bit wet, but otherwise pretty good.
While Sammy and Megan get a little wet, their shelter keeps out the worst of the rain.
Thank God we built a roof in the end.
The only team to sleep right through the storm are Nikita and Regan. Their shelter holds up perfectly. And they're finally woken by the Jungle Dawn chorus.
I'm so happy we got the shelter up in the end because we had so much rain. Everyone got through it like a team. I think we did best out of everyone, maybe.
It's morning. I'm still alive. Meg is still alive.
We made it through the night. We made it through the night.
We made it. We made a full night in this beautifully horrible place.
Can't wait to eat something because I'm absolutely starving.
Oh, I just can't wait to get out of here.
After 5 solid hours of rain without any shelter, Michael has had by far the worst night.
Last night did not go to plan at all. Absolutely hammered down. Near all the night. I got absolutely soaking wet. See by my hands how shriveled up they are. Feet are drenched, but I'm safe.
Oh my God, that is the biggest spider I've ever seen. He's gone up the tree. Yep, go on. Don't stop there.
We were told that we'd be picked up at noon, and we were pretty sure it's past noon, so I don't know what's taken so long. And me and Megan are both really hungry.
Our last resort is beetles.
I'm not eating a beetle. I'm not that hungry yet.
Oh, it's so annoying. I just can't wait to get out of here, get dry, get something to eat.
I can hear it.
Oh, I can hear it, yeah.
Oh my God! Is it them? I think it is. I think it's them. We're going. We're being saved. Didn't I say be 2, 3 o'clock? 2, 3 o'clock. Is it about 2:30, 3 o'clock?
11:30.
Oh!
Are you joking?
What time did you wake us up?
Sorry.
But you survived the night.
Just.
What do you mean just?
We starved.
We've gone mental.
I think the key thing about this exercise is it teaches you mental toughness. They will take from it that they've got to remain strong when circumstances are against them.
I just don't like it. I was quite annoyed with myself because I don't normally get upset about things that easily. I was telling myself, you were so stupid. So why would you cry over a bed? Really want me to stay here.
I do feel quite silly about it now, because I realised it wasn't all as bad as I made it out to be, but I was just so scared I couldn't contain it.
So, what happened?
I got drenched. But it was all right, I actually got loads of sleep.
He took the easy option yesterday. Didn't build a shelter thinking it's not going to rain, but he got through the night. A testament to his character, but I think it's taught him a valuable lesson for the future.
I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I always think I know best. Should have listened to everyone else and made a bed, and it would have made it a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier. But I am really proud of myself for sticking through it, even though I was sopping wet.
Did your shelter work?
Yeah, we slept really well.
We slept really well.
But more importantly, how did you two get on?
We got on actually really well after the initial couple of hours.
It's a good thing.
Spending all the time with Regan seemed to have changed my mind a bit, and I seem to be getting on well with him now.
After the rocky start, we just started working together from then on. If we'd been against each other, it would have been horrible.
Sometimes I can think stuff like, oh, I really don't want to do it, and when I get to do it, it's really fun. So I really should try not to do that, because it annoys me afterwards, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was so pathetic then.
They've used their heads, and through adversity, they've actually come close together. That was a turning point for them as a pair of people, being able to tolerate and get on with one another.
The young explorers return to base a little wiser and a lot hungrier. None have eaten for more than 24 hours.
Hello, survivors.
Hello, guys.
Josh and Jake have arrived back early and have quite a surprise in store.
Right, so we went out
So went out fishing, went out hunting, and we caught a few hot dogs, a few pizzas, and then we caught some bread, freshly baked.
Had to wrestle it out of the water though.
Yeah. And then I went fishing and caught some crisps.
Favourite chocolate bar.
We've got hot dogs with everything. It's like a dream.
It tastes 10 times better than it usually does because I'm so hungry. Every crisp is off.
They brought us so much lovely food today. I'm thankful for them for that. I'm still really jealous though. I would have loved to go on camping experience.
But the last 24 hours have proved Regan is a serious jungle survivor, gaining him fresh respect among the team.
So who built the best shelter?
Then
Nikita and Regan.
Nikita only helped with the last palm.
He's a really nice person, and making the hut and stuff, he was like absolutely amazing last night.
Next time on Serious Explorers, an epic challenge, paddling 75 miles down a jungle river.
My bum absolutely kills. I just want to walk the rest of it.
And a rare encounter 100 feet up.
She's checking me out for dinner.